Hello, I'm Stephen Cooley, and welcome to Stephen Cooley Real Estate Show. On today's show, I'm very excited to have one of our top agents on the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Group on today's show, and that's Amanda Ballin. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Amanda, and I've been talking about the real estate market and what's going on out there in the real estate market, and we're chatting about buyers and all the opportunities in 2019 that are out there for buyers, and that's really resale homes, and that's homes that people have owned before. Then we got a lot of new construction.
A lot of new construction. There's new construction going on everywhere. Right. In every zip code, every elementary school, high school, anywhere pretty much you want to be, in a lot of different price brackets as well. So,
and I can remember that in certain school districts and even zip codes, you had to buy a resale home, which is totally great because you get an established neighborhood, established yard, and things like that. But now there's definitely a new construction neighborhood, if not multiple ones, in every zip code and elementary, middle, and high school area.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And so with that comes a different process in buying the home, because when you buy a resale, it's typically listed with a broker, and then you have a buyer's agent, and both parties are represented, similar to if you go to a court with two attorneys.
Yes.
But in new construction, it's more like walking onto a car lot.
It is. It really is, because those builders, they've developed the contract. They've essentially wrote it. It's there to protect them, not the buyer. Right. So the buyer needs a person representing them to be on their corner with this.
Absolutely, because a lot of buyers walk into those new construction, and because that's an agent, they think the agent may be looking out for their interest. But again, back to the car lot, they're walking into that model home, and that listing agent job is to get the builder top dollar.
Yes.
Under the best conditions, and it doesn't really matter what deal the person got before you or after you, it's to get the most from you. And they do disclose that in some form of paper or whatever, but there's a lot of papers to be signed. So let's just hit on the reasons why you need a buyer's agent like Amanda or one of our agents here at the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Group to go with you to look at these properties.
Yes. Well, one major thing that I do, and I know that all of our agents here at the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Group, is to look over that contract. Right. I just wrote one, 117 pages. You sit down, you have an hour to go with that sales rep, with the builder. Have you really read 117 pages?
That's exactly right.
So you want that protection. Your buyer's agent also will look out for your interests. What's important to you in this transaction? Do you have a home to sell? Is the builder willing to accept a contingency? Right. How much earnest money do you have on the table? How can you get that earnest money back?
Absolutely.
It's extremely important to somebody, especially with some of these higher priced homes. You're putting $20,000 to $30,000.
We also get all the information on when the builders are maybe getting near the end of the month. They haven't sold quite as many homes, so they're giving some free extras or some extra closing costs, but they definitely don't have to disclose that to the buyer when you walk in, so we keep up with all that too.
Absolutely.
Once we get through the contract and make sure that they're protected in the contract, then the property gets under construction, and then there's another big thing on why you need one of us.
Home inspection.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks, oh, it's new, I don't need that home inspection, and yes, you do.
Yeah.
It is a people business. They have contractors, and builders expect the builder's work. So why not have somebody go through and look over that property from the top to the bottom? You can actually, if you build the home, you can have it looked at even with just foundation.
Yep, foundation, and then throughout the entire process. And we have a home inspector that we can recommend that'll go out to the property 3 or 4 times. Yes. And check it in each of those things, because once the sheetrock's up, you have no idea what the plumbing, what the heating and air, the electrical, all that behind the wall, you have no idea what was done. So again, when you're building, you want that home inspected during the various stages, and we have someone who will do that.
Yes.
Which is huge.
Yes. And not only that, we can step the buyer through getting those issues corrected and getting corrected correctly, because one day they're going to be a seller, and if their buyer finds it, who's responsible at that point to get that fixed?
Absolutely. And one other thing that we can help you with is you go to the builder center and you pick out all these extras. and all those extras are okay, but there's a lot of money they make on the extras.
Yes.
And that's okay for you to get those, but we can tell you what those extras will bring in resale value.
Correct.
Because 5 years from now, if you've done 40, 50,000 in extras that your neighbors didn't do,
right,
you just need to know that you may have done that and you're not going to get any value out of it. Some of these extras, 100% return. Some of these extras, 0% return.
Correct.
And so we can give you advice on that too, because when you walk in those builder centers to pick out all the things you're going to add to the home, we've seen the home go up 20 or 30% in
Yes.
value from the extras. And that model home always has all of them.
Oh yes, they're so pretty.
So great information there. So if you're considering a new construction or any home, make sure that you have buyer representation, and our agents here at the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Group are experts in whether you're buying a resale home or you're buying a new construction. We know every home in every neighborhood. Amanda, again, is one of our top agents. Amanda, tell folks how to reach you if they're interested in buying or selling real estate.
They can reach me directly at 803-554-2145, or you can email me at amanda@stephencooley.com.
Amanda, great information today to protect people out there who are buying homes. We appreciate that. We've got beautiful homes for sale on our show today. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back. I hope you've enjoyed watching the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Show. If you're interested in advertising your business on the program, please give us a call at 803-326-2777. Join us next week for more discussions on real estate topics and help in finding your perfect home. Thanks for watching.